All right, this is coming by way of a gentleman called a Black Conservative Perspective. Congratulations to him. The last time I watched him, he was around that 900,000. It looks like he's hit the 1 million mark. So congratulations to you. I think his name is Greg. I've watched him for quite some time. Not consistently, but I'll catch a few of his clips. And I've watched a few one-on-one interviews that he's done with other creators. It's amazing to see that he does all this by himself. He doesn't have a team, which goes to tell how much work and effort he puts into this. This is becoming a debate after the Nolan Wells situation. There's a group of Black folks that are starting to make comments concerning whether Martin Luther King's vision of integration put them in a terrible spot, and that some of them are calling for segregation, separation from white folks. But I think it's very nonsensical, to be honest, because most of them, when they uplift themselves or they increase their incomes, they tend to move into suburbia, which is predominantly white. And they seem not to have a problem coexisting with white folks, Hispanics, Indians, and all the other groups. They have more problems where they've moved from because, let's just be honest, the ghettos have horrible schools, the crime is through the roof, it's highly unkept, and it's depressing. Just coming out of your house and seeing your folks just sitting around smoking weed, doing nothing. It's a very depressing state. So I see why high achievers are incentivized or see a reason to move out of places like the ghettos.
Black people are attacking this woman because she moved to a white neighborhood.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's a damn shame how many black people are coming in my box talking shit to me because I am actually happy that I am living in a neighborhood that is clean, beautiful, clear, quiet, and it just so happened to be around nothing but white people. And I got black people trying to make me feel bad because I wanted to raise my son in an environment where I don't want him thinking smoking crack and being a prostitute and then keeping your neighborhood dirty and riding around disturbing the peace and with your pants up under your ass and you're walking around wearing bunnies and being a bunch of dirty foot whores and your fat ass kids is normal. Look at my damn son. Look at my child. My child is living a fucking life, and you think I'm wrong for that?
Imagine this, a black woman daring to think for herself, and black people hate her for it. I mean, this is nothing new. You go off the plantation, and all of a sudden they lose their minds. I mean, God forbid a woman think for herself, have her own opinions, and live in the real world where she realizes that there's a major problem in the black community. But oh no, she's wrong for that. You need to embrace the ghetto lifestyle. I don't blame this woman one bit.
What do you get from the ghetto lifestyle? You either get prison, you get gangs, you get low IQ, you get ill-informed, nothing positive, nothing encouraging. There are no role models. Your role models are gangbangers, drive-bys, robberies, all kinds of bullshit that nobody wants to live like that. Nobody. I don't even understand why anybody still lives around these people. I think you are insane if you do. I mean, I have never done it. I never will. No amount of money will let me do it. I will never do it. No, for no amount of money. I will not buy no property in the hood or even close to one. I won't even be in that proximity. So I always applaud the people that can work hard, not be racist, because I think a lot of these guys are racist. Embrace your fellow Americans who happen to be white, okay, or Indian or other races, and buy you a property in a cool area that has no problems. Kids are well behaved, kids are ambitious, they understand life and why they're living. She doesn't want to be a stereotype. She doesn't want to be a number. Doesn't want her son to get involved in this culture that has destroyed them. This is why I said a few months ago, it's going to take each individual to change, to get the collective change. Some will, some wouldn't. Here's a prime example of a woman that looked around her and said, I don't want to be in this depressive state. I'm going to go live with the others because it's so much better to live with the others.
Boy. So we got to talk about a video that is going viral on TikTok that I thought was fascinating, especially in the context of a conversation we have been talking about when it comes to Nolan Wales, right? And this idea that it is safer for black people to be around other black people rather than for black people to be around white people, which is something that I think everybody knows is not necessarily true, right? Let's be real. It's statistically not true. Anybody with any real lived experience as a black person knows that is not true. But again, this is the narrative that is being pushed, okay, over this Nolan Wells situation just because, he went on a 4th of July boat day with white friends and he ended up dead, okay? Probably because he got too drunk and, went out and swim and he drowned, okay?
That's exactly what happened. Every logical person would assume exactly that happened. But the black folks made this into a racial issue. And right now, because of what is happening in Wisconsin with the police shooting, Benjamin Crump, who was the attorney of the Nolan situation, has dipped and gone to where he thinks he can get the money. Because obviously the police one is typically the ones where you can extort from the police department. Those are more easier cases for civil rights attorneys. What they were trying to cook up with this lady was just bullshit. They knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. There is nothing there. This is just race hustling. This is one of the first things that I noticed about this community when I moved to America. The constant need to make everything about race, even if they're not pulling their weight. Low effort people using race as a reason not to pull their weight. And now they've gone pro max with this BS, and even to the point of saying that it's safer to be around black people than white people. That is the craziest shit that I've ever heard. But over here in the West, to be around these people, to be in the ghettos or even predominantly black neighborhoods, you're out of your mind, bro. What are you talking about? BCP is talking about statistics and data. I don't need statistics, man. With this group, I don't need statistics. I already know.
And another thing, you think I'm gonna let y'all broke down Tonka truck minded motherfuckers make me feel bad for wanting to live better? You think I'm gonna let you goddamn foot draggers, goddamn underbrain developed motherfuckers make me feel bad for wanting to have peace in my life? If you want to keep your saggy pant bunnet wearing asses in the fucking hood, acting like a bunch of mindless buffoons, and keep your motherfucking ass there, because the world that lives like this wants y'all to stay over there.
Yep.
So don't fuck with me because I want that little boy back there under the water having a good time, happy. Are you fucking nuts? And that's the problem, because a lot of black people think that living like that is normal. I'm here to tell you, the ghettos are not normal. Living like that is not fucking normal. That lets me know you got a mental arrested development and you need help and prayer. Message.
Hey, some people like living like that, right? They like living like that. Hey, do you?
Yeah, I agree. So, you get used to it. Some people get used to it. You can definitely get used to being poor. Poverty is a thing that people get really used to. So there are people like that get used to living around the noise and the violence and the ratchetly talking. And see, I never came into contact with it because what I saw on TV was good enough for me not to even experiment with it, right? And these are the things that have spearheaded, quote unquote, the diaspora wars. When the Africans come here, they don't fuck with us. I'm not gonna go live in the hood. Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind, bro? What are you talking about? Go live in the suburbs. It's a whole lot better. It's suburbs or go back to Africa, right? There's no need to be around these people. right? If they come to the suburbs, that means they're thinking right. There, you can be friends with them, right? But going out of your way, on some Kunta Kinte expedition to to meet your lost cousin in the hood, man, you may not even make it there, let alone make it out. All right. So miss me with that, man. I'm not one of those Africans that is sympathetic to the global black cause. I'm very selective with my blacks. Okay. I'm very, very selective with my blacks, man. I'm not about to be out here risking my life in the name of global black unity. Fuck that. I'm not doing it.